Hello children. Today we are going to see a lesson which is Hasmina's butterfly. This is a story about a little girl who caught a butterfly. It tells about a life cycle of butterflies and its 4 stages. It deals with Hasmina's science project and more. Let us go to the eye connect part. This figure shows the life cycle of butterfly. Did you know that a butterfly has one of the most unusual life cycles? Here I need to ask a question, what is meant by life cycle? It is a word which is defined as the developmental stages that occur during our organism's lifetime. The series of forms into which a living thing changes as its development. So here it comes out of an egg to become a caterpillar, then a pupa, and finally a beautiful butterfly. This entire process is called metamorphosis. Now I am going to show you a video which tells you about a life cycle of butterflies. Are you ready? Let's go and watch it.
Butterflies. They are some of the most magical insects you can see in the environment. Their wings look like beautiful artworks, and they come in all the colours of the rainbow. But did you know that the beautiful butterflies you see actually used to be caterpillars? Now you might be wondering, how did they change from a tiny, wriggly, worm-looking insect to a stunning butterfly? Well, you're about to find out. The life cycle of a butterfly has 4 stages. It all begins when a female butterfly lays her eggs. Inside these eggs, caterpillars begin to grow. Once an egg is ready, it hatches and out comes a larva, also known as a caterpillar. The caterpillar leaves its egg behind, finds a leaf, and starts eating and eating and eating. You might have seen a caterpillar in a garden munching away. As a caterpillar grows, its skin becomes too tight for its growing body. The caterpillar sheds this old skin because underneath there is a new, bigger skin, which is much more comfortable. This process of shedding skin is called molting. Now it's time for the caterpillar to begin changing into a pupa. The pupa stage is pretty uneventful, because all they really do is hang upside down in a cocoon. A cocoon is also called a chrysalis. The pupa needs to stay really still, so predators don't spot it wriggling around and eat it for dinner. This is the stage where the caterpillar begins to grow its wings. The last stage is when the adult butterfly breaks free. It slowly comes out of its cocoon and spreads its beautiful wings, getting ready to take flight. Once it's ready, it will fly off and eventually lay its own eggs, starting the cycle all over again. As you can see, the caterpillar goes through a number of changes before it reaches the final stage of being a butterfly. This spectacular physical transformation is called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is said to have occurred when an animal transforms from its young form into its adult form. The frog also goes through metamorphosis. It transforms from an egg to a tadpole, then slowly grows arms and legs and transforms into an adult frog. Can you think of any other animals or insects that go through special stages to grow into an adult? What about you? Have you gone through some physical changes since you were born?
Okay children, hope you all enjoyed by watching this video and learnt about the life cycle of butterflies. Now I am going to recall the 4 stages. First stage, which is called an eggs. A butterfly starts a life as a very small, round and oval shape of an egg, especially monarch butterflies' eggs. If you look close enough, you can see the tiny caterpillar is growing, which is an amazing. And there is a second stage which is called the larva. Butterfly larvae are actually what we call caterpillars. In this stage, the caterpillars, which is called the larva, do only eating. Third stage, which is called the pupa. A caterpillar is done growing and they have reached their full length and weighed themselves into the pupa, also known as a chrysalis. Fourth stage, adult butterfly. Finally, the caterpillar done all its forming and changing inside the pupa. When the butterfly first emerges from the chrysalis, both of the wings are going to be soft and folded against its body. And at last, it's ready to fly. You heard a word from the video which is metamorphosis. It means a biological process by which an animal physically develops after birth or hatching. Now, there is a hard question. Can you think of any other animal that lays eggs and has a similar life cycle? Now I am going to give you this one as a homework. You just Google and get to know more about an animal which has a similar life cycle of butterfly. Write down an A4 sheet. Let us go to the lesson. We have all chased butterflies but never caught one. Do you have an experience like this? Even I too have an experience like this, but sometimes I fell down when I tried to catch it in my childhood days, which is very funny. Okay, this is a story about a little girl who caught a butterfly. Let's find out what she did with it. Hasmina was wide awake in her bed. She had woken up from a marvelous dream. Marvelous, which means a wonderful dream, in which she had won the hockey match and the inter-school competition. She was just getting ready to receive the trophy when the alarm rang. Children, I hope you too have this type of dreams while sleeping. Am I right? Yeah, of course. But Hasmina was not too unhappy to get up. She ran straight to her study table. There is an empty jam bottle with a holy lid. Holy, which means with holes. There is a lid with holes. It was her treasure, a colorful butterfly. How difficult it had been to catch it. And now it was going to be a part of her science project in school. Think about it. If someone catch you and they kept inside the bottle, how do you feel? Definitely you will be getting frightened and you will be very panic. Am I right, children? Yeah, so you should not do like this. The project required Hasmina to submit the study of a living creature every month. Most of her classmates drew diagrams from their books as part of this exercise. But Hasmina was going to do something different. She was going to present a live creature, which is her butterfly. Here I need to ask a question. Did you bring a living creature for your science project to school? I hope you did like this. So here also Hasmina has planned to bring a pleasant live creature, which is her butterfly. Hasmina loved the different colors on the wings of the butterfly, which is like red, green and blue. How beautiful it looked when it fluttered its wings. Hasmina had made a few holes in the cap of the bottle to let air pass through. Do you know why? Can you guess? Yeah, of course, because the butterfly needs to breathe. She dressed in a hurry and left for school. Definitely here I need to ask a question. I hope that you too was very busy and hurry situation while coming to school. Am I right, children? You will be searching for your uniform, shoes, socks, school bags, lunch box, snacks box, everything. Am I right? I hope there is a person who gives the solution for all these problems. Can you guess who's that? Yeah, of course, she is your mother. She has more response for arrange these everything for you. So respect your parents and obey them. Here also she dressed in a hurry and left for school. When she reached school, the gate was not wholly open. For once Hasmina was early to school. A few children were playing in the field. Any other day would have seen Hasmina joining them without a second thought. But today she walked straight into her class. Do you know why? Yeah, of course, because of her science project. She opened the window and placed the bottle on the window sill. The golden rays of the sun streamed through the class on the delicate wings of the butterfly and added a scene to them. What do you mean by scene? Which means a soft, smooth, shiny appearance. Hasmina's butterfly looked simply gorgeous, which is very beautiful and cute. Even children from other classes came to see it. Here also I need to ask a question and need to suggest one thing. If you are bringing a new pencil box or water bottle or a school bag, even if you are bringing a new tiffin box, your friends will be asking about your new things. Am I right? And also if you are a birthday baby, your friends and other class students will be forming a group around you and they will be asking you, where did you buy this dress? It is very nice. You are looking very beautiful. Am I right? Yeah, I hope that you have like this type of experience. So here also, Hasmina was very happy of her butterfly, which is her science project. And Hasmina's science teacher was very happy that everyone could study a trapped butterfly so closely. Hasmina felt very proud of her science project. While going back home that day, she took her favorite route through Rashmi auntie's garden. Bushes grew wildly there and the place teemed with birds and insects. What do you mean by teemed? Teemed with, which means full of people or animals. But here the place was teemed with only birds and insects. Hasmina felt like putting all the insects she saw into the bottle. Is that good? No, which is very bad. But she checked herself as she wanted her butterfly to have enough space. That night, Hasmina suddenly woke up around midnight. She went to the study table and patted the lid of the bottle lightly. The butterfly did not move. Hasmina thought it was asleep. She shook the jar some and more, but the butterfly remained still. Hasmina got worried. She splashed a little water into the jar. The water seemed to help. The butterfly shivered a little. Hasmina heaved a sigh of relief. Oh God, thank you so much. The butterfly was alive. Sitting on her bed, she stared at the jar for a long time. The butterfly was still again. After a while, Hasmina got up and holding the bottle tightly in her hand. She went to her window. The air outside was fresh and cool. She opened the lid of the bottle and shook it gently. The butterfly started to move slowly as if waking from a deep sleep. It perched itself on the edge of the bottle. What do you mean by perched? Which means a high place or position, especially one where you can sit and watch something. It waited there for a long time. Hasmina also waited. All of a sudden, the butterfly began to flutter its wings. To Hasmina, the sight of a fluttering wings was magical. Suddenly, there was a loud thud from the garden outside and she turned towards the sound. A coconut had fallen from the tree. When the Hasmina looked at the jar again, unfortunately, she found the butterfly gone. She sat staring at the empty bottle for a while, feeling a little empty herself. But she was happy that she had sent the butterfly back to where it belonged. Children, how was the story? Have you all enjoyed this? Yeah, of course. I hope you all enjoy this. Let us go to the I understand part. Section A. Fill in the blanks. Hasmina caught a dash for her dash. What did she catch? A butterfly or any other insect? Yeah, of course. Hasmina caught a butterfly. For what? For her project. So the answer is butterfly and project. Question number 2. Hasmina made dash in the lid of the dash. What she made on the lid? Yeah, of course, she made a holes in the lid of the jar because, do you know why? Yeah, of course, the butterfly needs to breathe. Question number 3. She put the jar with the butterfly on the desk in the class and dash from the other class came to admire it. At school, where did she keep the butterfly? On the window or on a table? Yeah, of course, on the window. And who came from the other classes? Yeah, of course, the children from the other classes came to see the Hasmina's butterfly. Question number 4. Hasmina walked through Das auntie's Das and wanted to put more Das in her jar. What is the name of the auntie? Of course, her name is Rashmi. Rashmi auntie's garden and wanted to put more insects in her jar. 5. Hasmina's dash flew away when she was distracted by a fallen dash. Of course, the answer is butterfly. Hasmina's butterfly flew away when she was distracted by a fallen coconut. Okay, children, I hope you all enjoyed the story. Let us go and check the answers. Number 1. Butterfly and project. 2. Holes, jars. 3. Window, children. 4. Rashmi, garden, insects. 5. Butterfly, coconut. Hope you all enjoyed this session, and balance part of the lesson will be given by the upcoming video. Thank you.